Hi, this is SandyB. Welcome to the 90 Day Wins podcast, episode 2. Come get your wins every 90 days. I am so excited to share with you the 90 Day Win podcast, where we talk to regular people living their goals, achieving their goals a quarter at a time. This episode, we discuss step 1 in the 90 Day Wins process, vision. A quote about vision that I like is, "When I dare to be powerful, to use my strength in the service of my vision, then it becomes less and less important whether I am afraid." And that's from Audre Lorde. Vision allows you to prepare for the future of your dreams if you choose to live your life by your terms. Being proactive in navigating the years of your life instead of reactive, active planning with clear vision, one can achieve goals. This is what we are all about. The how. How will you execute your plans? For me, this requires the 90-day win process. It's important for me to share and encourage others to live a life of wins. That is why these 6 steps were developed, because I got angry about a lot of things. And so I could sit and be angry, or I can say, what change can I do in my life in order to achieve the goals that I want to achieve? I use it daily. I encourage others to use it. I work with clients and I coach them on using it. And I'm so encouraged to share wins. I'm so encouraged to tell you about these amazing goal getters who are intentional, who are focused, who are driven, who are going through the same obstacles that so many other people are, but they're moving forward. They're achieving goals. They're on magazine covers. They are appearing at the Atlanta airport for a debut of their art, releasing new music for their first album. They just released their first album. So many different people. They have multiple things in common, actually. They're goal getters, right? And also, they have vision. Whatever it is they are driven to accomplish, they have vision. One of the many quotes I like about vision comes from an amazing artist, just an amazing mind in art and fashion and tech. He does so many things. His name is Virgil Abloh. He says, "I just have a vision and I'm inspired by it. It's sort of what makes me tick." And if any of you listeners out there know anything about Virgil and what he does, he's pretty amazing. He's a visionary. He has an interesting story. The point is, vision is the first step in the 90-day win process. And vision is something that you will hear being talked about with the goal getters we speak with, because we believe that is the first step for you to achieve a win. It's very important you are clear. So many people I talk to, from my doctor to whoever it is I may meet in the street, whoever I may meet at different networking events, even at work, I share and perform and coach. I do career coaching with multiple people. And some of the things I hear often is, I started a vision board and I just didn't get around to completing it. Well, one of the things with the 90-day win process, we have what's called a vision board season. That's the time where you allot a month to be intentional about what you want to accomplish for the next year. And that's what that vision season is all about. So you'll hear a lot more about that and why I believe it is critical. That's why it's step 1, vision, vision, vision. If you don't have a vision, you technically don't have a plan. It's okay for you to see things, but it's so much better if you take the time and write it down and look at it and think more about it and think about how it will affect you. Another quote about vision that comes from the amazing Stevie Wonder: Just because a man lacks use of his eyes doesn't mean he lacks vision. And Stevie would know about that, wouldn't he? Another quote about vision from the amazing Bob Marley: don't bury your thoughts. Put your vision to reality. Wake up and live. That makes perfect sense, right? Life is about living. So much going on right now. So much. Women's History Month. We launched this podcast this month intentionally. We're about promoting, supporting. In Atlanta, we have a saying called support is a verb. That's from the amazing people that manage the Village Market. Shout out to them. So that's what we encourage. We support that. We believe that. We embody that. There's so many ways you can support people in this time. It's so critical that we do so. So you'll hear a lot more about how we support and how that's a part of our vision and how that's a part of the 90-day win process when we talk about giving to our community and talking to goal getters and how we support the goal getters that are so gracious to come on our show and talk about specifically how they are achieving goals, how they are getting the results they want in their life. So that's a little unique, right? Because it's not just talking about your business. We're talking about how you formulate and plan and put together your game plan to be a winner, to take the time you have. We use 90 days. You take that time and you formulate. You say step 1 is vision. Step 2, your 90-day plan. 3 is the monthly plans. 4, weekly plans. 5, trusted advisors. 6, you repeat steps 2 through 5 over again for Q2 through Q4. So for the rest of the year, you continue to follow this process. Your vision is set. You are clear about what you're trying to accomplish. You're moving through and always looking at the point of Q2. What we are working on now is saying, okay, now that we have the vision, we went through Q1, it was lots of highs and lots of lows. We still move forward. Q2, what do we want to have happen? The vision is still the same. We're not changing the vision. We're tweaking the plan. John C. Maxwell, the amazing thought leader, right? He says that visions don't change. They are only refined. Be stubborn about the vision, but flexible with your plan. We are going to talk about that. That's critical, in my opinion. You do have to be flexible on the plan. It's important that you realize that things happen. Things happen. I expected to have a great event interviewing multiple people for this podcast in person in Miami in March. Well, that actually didn't occur, but you know what did happen? I learned a new software that works perfectly great. It's remote. I can get more interviews done with multiple people, not just the people that are in Miami. Therefore, you move forward, you tweak the plan, you keep the vision, stubborn about your vision. So we're going to talk so much more about that. We are so excited to share the 6 steps of the 90-day win process. Vision is step 1. If you haven't done a vision board, think about doing it. I'd love to share. You can get in touch with me and we'll talk a lot more about vision. So come on and join the journey of the 90-day win process, where you will start with step 1. That is vision. Come get your wins with the 90-Day Wins podcast, where we talk to goal getters. You can check us out at 90daywins.com. That's 90daywins with an S.com. That's our website, where you can check out our blog, where we give more in-depth notes and conversation about the interviews with our goal getters. Also, you can check us out on social media, 90daywins.com. That's on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. This is your host, SandyB, and I'm encouraging you to go get your wins every 90 days on the 90-Day Win podcast.